Hi, welcome to another HOFA reaction video, analysis video. Today the guys have set up another song for me and let's check it out and see what we got. All right, here we go. Let's listen. First thing I always got to say, listening to music this old, is what I love about the stereo world back then. Stereo was uncharted territory. There were no rules about who was in the middle, who was left and right. You did what the hell you wanted to do. Deep Purple, I mean, they were well known for having, like, the drums were on both sides. Here's some bass drum, there's mainly snare and tom. It was really, really strange. But it worked, you know, and now here we got the drums in the middle, bass on the left, guitar on the right. Well, why not, you know? I mean, they got drums, bass, and guitar, so you got three areas you can put stuff in. But we're just not used to that anymore, are we? Recently, I did a video about Motorhead and explained the saturated sound that they had in everything. And it's funny, this is also, you know, mean metal and it's supposed to be evil. But in comparison, it's actually really, really clean. Okay, the guitar is distorted, but the signals are very, very clean and pure. It's not at all like them. And it's funny that such a band, basically in the same genre, has such a totally different sound. And back then we didn't have all the options and still can make our own sound. So what are they doing wrong today? Everything. Special effects, they must. It's been so long. God, when I was a kid trying to figure out how many beats between these breaks there were. Was it an upbeat? Was it a downbeat? I never got it until much later. Sorcerer of death's construction, in the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. I'm a huge Ozzy fan since day one. I love his solo stuff since really the very first album. And it's funny, this is older, of course. This is where he started. But to hear his voice like this is totally weird for me because he has that modulated sound, that doubled or tripled or quadrupled sometimes, where he layers his own voice to get that Ozzy sound. I mean, we even call it that Ozzy vocal sound. And here he doesn't have the Ozzy vocal sound. It's just a real clean, clear vocal. No big deal. But it's cool because I hear that he's got a great voice, you know. People make fun of him that he can't sing. A lot of people that are drunk can't sing, especially when you're on a couple of combined drugs too, you know. But the actual quality of his voice, I get it. It's pretty cool. Death and hatred to mankind. No auto-tune. Poisoning their brainwashed minds. In tune. Oh, Lord, yeah. All about performance. Now, I'm not sure if they put some kind of delay on the guitar to make it fall to the left a little bit, like making a single short delay, panning it to the left, or if it's actually just crosstalk because they're all in the same room, which it probably is. You know, there's some mics over there that are picking up a signal that takes some time to get to that microphone, and then you have this feeling of spread and delay. because when he does these hammer-ons and all that, it sounds almost like there's an overdub coming in at that point. I don't think it's an overdub. I just think it's a crosstalk, and because he's playing so fast, the modulation isn't catching up, and so you get this feeling of two guitar players. That's pretty neat. So that's just something that happens in the live world or in the live recording world. Nope, there's a second guitar. I honestly can't say the last time I've heard this song in a studio environment. I've heard it in the car, I've heard it at clubs, I've heard it in the radio, of course. And, I had it on my hi-fi system as a young teenager, but I do not remember actually listening to this in a well-situated recording studio. And it's pretty eye-opening. I need to do this more often. So clean. It is so clean. It's unbelievably clean. I mean, I get it when people say, these certain bands just sound better live. Yeah, sure, totally. You've got that drive and that volume live that just makes so much energy. And here it's almost like, in comparison to the modern stuff, it's so really, really nice and safe. And, okay, back then we didn't know exactly where we're going with this music, It's a beginning. We try shit out, And like I said about Motorhead before, they figured it out pretty quickly that they want this sound. And this is the first attempt for them, and they're looking for it still. But they also made hits like this, unforgettable hits. So it's a pleasure to listen again. I'm also amazed how disciplined the drums and bass are. They are so disciplined, just playing the same thing, the riff, the part, over and over again, really tight, and the drums are just doing what they want in between. But that was Black Sabbath. Something just panned to the middle. Oh, there's another guitar there. Oh, there's a few guitars there. That's a double. Lots of psychedelic influences there. Psychedelic. And again, long break. 2 bars? 2.5? I don't know. Plenty of time to talk.
Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. And as God has struck the hour.
Yeah.
Day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war
These songs are so fun to play live still.
Begging mercies for the sins.
I remember all the drummers always trying to nail these drum parts. When he couldn't even do it himself live, because he's just, he's pulling it out of his ass, isn't he? He's just doing whatever he wants to do. funny with the panning. Everything's everywhere. It's really funny. There's definitely some other guitar over there. Warmer, smaller sounding guitar on the left side all the time. Might even be a small plate going on in the guitar. It could be the recording room itself. I don't know how it was recorded, so. No rules back then with song arrangements. Do what you want. Let's do another middle part, another solo. Who cares? Wow, it's funny. This is the part of the song I always forget exists. When they play it on the radio, they fade it out before, or even in clubs, they fade it out before this comes. Interesting double attempt on the left. It's trying to double the right guitar, and sometimes he's hitting it, sometimes not, but it's making some really neat shit. It's really just making Black Sabbath. Great bass lines too. Yeah, that was the old tape speed trick.
All right, I'm going to show you how to do a tape speed up or slow down effect in Cubase. Now, I know there are some plugins that can do this too, but I don't have any, so I'm going to show you my way. I've got a clip of the song. That should be enough, and it's relatively simple. You need to select the clip, go to Process, and then go to Pitch Shift. Then you get this Pitch Shift window. Very important, be sure that Auto Apply is turned off, and that Time Correction is also turned off. Now, I don't know if this is a bug or if it's a feature, but for some reason for this to work, we have to turn transpose on to 1 or 16. It really doesn't matter. It just has to be not 0. And then we go to envelope. We have to select our maximum range. In this case, that is 16. There is no more, there is no less. And our start point is at 0. You see this little dot here. And this will be our end point, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I will pull it down. I will hit apply. And you saw the clip got bigger. And now we have this. Now we're going to do the same thing reverse to make the tape speed up. Process, pitch shift. And our settings are like they were, so I just need to take this, pull it up, hit apply. See the clip gets shorter, and we have this. And that's how we do a tape speed up or speed down effect.
Yeah, that was it. That was Black Sabbath War Pig. Great stuff. I enjoyed listening to that again. I forgot to mention, or I didn't even look up who or what producers, engineers, studio are involved. So we'll put it in the comment section below and you can check it out. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good one. We hope to see you at HOFA-College.com sometime. Come check us out. And until next time, take care.